for those that don't know, had a little space supposed to be just the same midday space that we always have every single day. And for whatever reason, it jumped to 900 people. It was 900 people coming in, listening, defending Bruce, slandering Bruce. Some of these people got into conversations and talking points and tone. I mean, as if Bruce was right there next to him or her or them, whatever the case may be. I just, based off of all this drama that's going on right now, I want to hear y'all's thoughts about, parasocial relationships and the state that it's in today, because it's crazy right now.
So I'll start because if granted, all of us have our mafias, lingos, or whatever, but obviously I
ain't got no mafia. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now.
Well, yeah, I guess excluding Omar.
Nah, they individuals. I don't.
O block, hey, O block's on hard. Wait a minute, hey, that's O block.
Apparently not more D block. So
they don't. Someone
said that in the chat. Someone said
don't say that.
Don't say that now.
But say that.
Nah, it's the nigga with the quote TSO niggas in the community. Not gonna lie, it's always like a double-edged sword because on one hand, I'm not gonna pretend to be obtuse or anything. It's nothing. No person doesn't like people liking them. So it's always like, oh, cool. Like these niggas fuck with my content. These niggas fuck with me enough to send money, watch my streams, no matter what the fuck I do. That shit's cool. But it always gets to a level on the other side where it's troubling if you can do no wrong to somebody, or even if you do wrong to somebody, that they will, and I'm not even necessarily talking about Bruce, but if you do wrong to somebody, they will like still on this nigga side no matter what. Like that's the only part where shit gets concerning. Like I'll even use him as an example. Like if the day after me and Adam had an altercation, the nigga the next day made his name TSO Adam, it was still like, oh yeah, you're the game. Like I'd been like, damn, nigga. Like mentally I'd be like, well, that's interesting type shit. And then it goes further and further from there. If I had some drama bullshit going on in my life and I should be canceled, and they're like, hey man, so till I die, that nigga ain't catch 5 bodies. All right, bro. Like what? Like that's not like, you see what I'm saying? Like at some point it gets ridiculous. Even listening in the space, I heard people that didn't even necessarily have arguments. They were just like, nah, this my dog. I'm riding with him. It's like that nigga don't know you. That nigga does not. How is he your dog and he don't even know you? He don't even dap you up. Can't even name you right now. Maybe he knows your Twitter handle, but he doesn't even know your name. What are we doing?
What was killing me about parasocial relationships and just seeing it in full force in that space, it would be niggas that's like DEO Justin Jefferson in a handle with a picture of animated Bruce in a bio, been DEO since I came out my mama pussy. And they come on stage and they get on stage. Now I ain't gonna lie. To keep it hot, the fuck you two niggas got going on to be sitting down on a random ass Tuesday talking about Bruce? That nigga don't know you. The fuck y'all doing your own dick? Me, sir, your name is DEO Justin Jefferson, and you made a whole account dedicated to Bruce, and he don't know you. And you're on my dick. So what are we? You getting on dick to call out somebody and say they on dick is crazy. We sitting there having conversations. Niggas is trying to tell people, hey, Bruce should be held accountable for what he did wrong. That one nigga, no, I ain't gonna hold you. I need the context. I need the context of the text because we don't really know. Was he joking? He could have been joking. You don't know Brucey. He could have been joking for real. Big DEO. I'm like, all right, bro. Like after the first 5 minutes of saying it, cool. But after we have a casual conversation, then as soon as the nigga say something legitimate about Bruce, nigga, you really eat a dick for real because the context ain't even there for real. We need the text. I'm like, all right. I'm like, that shit is crazy. And I don't know if it's the lack of fathers and homes. I don't know if it's the lack of
because when I did a little question, when I asked the question on the stage, hella niggas had dad.
No. Everybody got a dad to be here for real, most of the part. You should have said whose dad was in home. That's what you should have said.
That's what I asked. Not do you have a dad, Damo?
Did you have?
They
Are you
got
an Android?
they got popses in the home, and that's not it. But continue on. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, it was wild how mindless motherfuckers was. It's wild how mindless and unconditionally niggas will just follow people and not truly know them, like, at all. That shit is genuinely scary. It reminds me of when I brought up I want to say it was on here about how to start a cult, and I'm watching and it's like, dog, people like content creators are, if there's a 10 checklist thing on how to start a cult, content creators do 7 of these 10 things. Like,
Discord.
Genuinely 7 of these 10 things. I'm watching them like, holy shit, babe, I think I started a cult. Oh, you're funny. I'm like, no, you think I'm joking? Add everyone in Discord. Hey, big dicks up. Who up right now? 20 niggas. Oh, yeah, my dick's up, Damo. Yeah. I'm like, babe, literally, look, niggas, big dicks up at 2 in the morning. Like, this shit is really a cult. And the bigger you get, the more cultist shit is. Like, genuinely, that nigga Bruce started a DEO. That is a cult of people. Niggas don't even realize they're in cults, a cult following. They don't call it that for no reason. Niggas are part of cults and don't realize it. Back in the day, if you said you was in a cult, niggas will stone you. Niggas will be like, hey, gang, like, find God. Like, let's go pray over you. Let's get you away from whatever the fuck you doing. Nowadays, niggas that ass be in cults since they were 13. You're 23. Now you've been in the cult for 10 years. Your parents don't even know. Like, no one knows. You've just been cultivized for 10 years from this streamer or these group of streamers. And now your life doesn't operate the same if it's not without them. It's crazy.
Retweet everything y'all said, and just to build off of everything what Damo was saying at the end, I think content creators, like, let's just make it clear, it is a two-way street.
Yeah,
it is definitely a two-way street, especially in my opinion with Twitch streamers, because specifically on Twitch, and I'm not talking about Twitch streamers, it is normal to stream 6, 7, 8, 9 hours 5 times a week. And again, for us up here, we talk about how, like, we don't watch streams through and through from start to finish, but there are people like that. And even if it isn't, it's 3 to 4 hours. Imagine spending 3 to 4 hours with someone every single day for 5 times a week. That's what? 15 to 20 hours? It's a lot of fucking hours. And on the content creator side of things, it's not like, specifically for those people who stream 7 to 9 hours, I'm sorry, you can't just react to videos and play games the whole time and not spew out some sort of personality that you have, some sort of life story that I'm pretty sure if you're spending a lot of time with chat, at some point you want to talk about real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Some advice that you have, some experience that you have, some stories that you got. And over time, their connection with you builds up to the point where, like, yo, I know a lot about this dude that I honestly should not know about, but I do now. So, like, that connection builds up, and that's how you develop that parasocial relationship. To say it's gotten out of hand, yeah, I feel like extreme cases has definitely gotten out of hand, but I feel like it's gotten out of hand even before social media. Like I always said, like the Jordan fans with the memorabilia room, that shit has been weird as fuck, and that was before social media. So I feel like social media has just amplified that and made it so that there's options for you to essentially it's not just Michael Jackson, it's not just, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. There's like these small content creators that motherfuckers don't know about in the grand scheme of things that you can be in their cult, essentially.
Go ahead, Omar.
I was gonna say, I think that there's a difference, and I'm gonna be disrespectful here when I say this. One, you talking about 20 hours on one platform. If you think about a lot of these creators, they're on multiple platforms.
And it's more, yeah.
So it gets to even more to where somebody's like full-time jobbing, watching their favorite creator. And that also includes like clips of the stream and shorts and all this other stuff like that. When you think about it, people probably consume 40 hours a week of Agent. Pause. People probably consume 40 hours a week of Kai. Hell, even when we talk about like B-Soul, Sage, like people, what is that? People that are on, yeah, people that are on multiple platforms, like people just consume like a lot of them, the content, all that stuff like that, and that's where it gets, really, really scary. I think the difference between those that are like Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, although unhealthy, We do think stan culture and celebrities is unhealthy. This is different because we're talking about people that blew up roasting stuff, like making little small jokes like this, and it's a more personalized element. Michael Jackson and Jordan were still pretty far away from you.
Yeah.
Those times where, like I said in my chat, I might shout, "Oh, is that Ken Master down there? Is that yo? What's up, Ken Master?" Puts a little personalized emphasis on it, and I do think, like you said, it goes both ways. The creator has a responsibility. If you start to see that happening, you should kind of deter. I don't want to say that to disrespect any of our chats. Oh, it is Be Souls with the Echo. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. What's it called? But I don't say that to disrespect any of our chat, anything like that. But like, we're regular people. You could be entertained by us. I think that's perfectly fine. When it starts to cross that boundary of like parasocial, like I love this person, et cetera, that's where motherfuckers draw the line. That's where I draw the line, at least me personally.
I remember a while back I had my line drawn that some chat was doing was pissing me the fuck off. I can't remember it right now. I remember that, and niggas was mad that I wasn't like making certain jokes and shit like that. And I was like, all right, bro, now we getting to a point of entitlement. Like, y'all don't know me, nigga. And I remember ranting about that shit. But that's kind of like what I'm hinting at. Now, I do got a question though. Do y'all think it's really a problem at like our level or a much lower level? Because I would argue, and it's not a strong argument, it's really is just a presentation, that this is at the high end levels of this shit. So like, I think like Michael Jordan, for example, yes, this is a huge problem, but I don't think people like to keep it in basketball, like Cole Anthony has an issue. I think Cole Anthony has fans and shit, but if he was like averaging 30, then he might have a little, you know what I'm saying? So the same thing with the streamer shit. Like at least in the moment in time, I don't think I have any people in my chat that have a huge problem. But if I was casting that, it's without a doubt. So do y'all think it's a matter of just more eyes on you and therefore introducing those people, or is it genuinely truly the content and or talent that you have that will eventually?
I think it's about the way that you go about things, and the way that you cater your content, the way that you interact with your audience, et cetera, et cetera. We talked about this a minute ago when, like, you know, B Souls was making the switch in content. I think this is even before Souls and Sage, but just the difference between like I'm getting views and I'm garnering like an audience.
Right.
If I got a good title, I got a good thumbnail, I could be getting good views and stuff like that. I don't never have to show my face. There's no real attachment to me. It's just, hey, I know this thumbnail style. This person makes good videos. But when we talk about garnering an audience, it's like we said, putting the face out there, streaming for X amount of hours a week, creating content for X amount of hours a week. And now we're, you know, being a part of really somebody's life, somebody's upbringing. So I don't think it's just Kai Sinat on the high end that has this. I think all of us have this to an extent. Now,
I do
again,
think
what they say, real quick, what they say might be a little different, because you have some people that'll just say the most extreme things to Kai. I don't know if they'll say that to us, but everybody has it because we give ourselves so much now.
I do think having a larger following definitely makes it worse, because there's a difference between being the head honcho of this streamer who has 30 viewers and, like, you know, being the head mod of Bruce Dio with like 20,000 people in there on a regular basis. I feel like people get more of a power trip having, and there's also more people just to interact with if you're like a stan of a bigger creator. Like, you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you got power within this community that you really value, versus, again, just keeping up with the small content creator with 5 people. Who the fuck cares if you're a head honcho of 5 people? But if you're the head honcho of 20,000, it's just, you know, it's a little different
type shit.
I feel like it really determines on what the creator or streamer values as parasocial, or deems parasocial, or feels is a bit too much. I know for me, at least starting out for the longest, that shit would eat my fucking soul, niggas, to just drop my government name just willy-nilly, just in crazy situations. I'll just put a tweet out, yo, Osseries with the 3 bang. All right, whole government name. Let's relax, buddy. nigga, you do not know me, Little John. What the fuck is going? Like what? All right, whatever. That actually used to bug me at first, but I felt it came with the territory. But I feel like you draw those lines with what's and deem what's parasocial. I do feel like creators don't realize how easy it is for them to niggas is doing this. I hate y'all so much. I don't think creators realize how easy they make it for people to be parasocial with them. Like I don't think creators truly realize how just easy it is for a person to become parasocial with you. Because I forgot who the fuck I was watching the interview of on the podcast. It might have been a clip or whatever. But they were saying like they went out with their family and like they was out with their brother or some shit. They was eating and a fan came up and was like, "Yo, I'm saying eating. I just want to take a picture." Blah blah blah. And he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm eating with my brother. Can like maybe later, do all the way." He was like, "Yo, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. That shit gets kind of weird. Like, that shit gets kind of weird. I don't know. I hope that wasn't weird to you." He was like, his brother was like, I mean, I think it would have been weird for you not to take the picture because with that person, I mean, they spend every day watching you and they'll donate and you'll call out their name and read whatever question they have and answer that question directly. So they feel personal with you.
Yeah.
They're typing in your chats and they're literally talking about their day. And you, while in the middle of playing a fucking game, nah, Lil J, I feel you. I ain't gonna hold you. That reminds me of the time when I was 15 and now you're going into a 15-minute story and now it's based off this person just asking you a question for free. They ain't have to pay for it. And that's a shared experience, or they have that deeper connection with you. So I think it would be more weird for you not to do that. They acted how they were supposed to act. They've watched you all week, watched you all day, can recite all your videos. That's normal for them. It's abnormal what you just did. You don't realize how much you really affect these people, or how much of yourself you give to these people, or how close you make them feel to you.
Yeah, it's the creator's job to because I personally am of the mindset, I'd probably disagree with Omar really more than anybody here, that I'm not even against that mindset of, hey, have your little mafia or whatever, have your TSO, your SLZ, your KC3, your YRG, all those shits. I'm not even necessarily against that ideology. I think it's actually overall does more good than bad. However, you as the creator definitely need to establish very clear cut, because these are easily impressionable people, very clear cut boundaries. Like,
no, we're on the same page.
like, all right, bro. Like, you see me in real life, for example. Hey, yo, is that? Oh, where it was good? Because some people have met me and they've been like, yo, what's good, bro? Some people even ask for a picture. That shit's fine. But like, if I was hypothetically, as one dude saw me at a restaurant and he saw me when I was walking in, he said, "What's up?" Now, if that motherfucker seen me eating with my family and he had like tapped my fucking fork or some shit, be like, yo, come here real quick, Sage. Yo, get like that have been OD, bro. It'd been like, all right, bro. And then obviously it could get much worse than that. I think as long as you don't even represent it, because you don't know what people will do. But if you make very clear cut boundaries, I think it's perfectly fine.
I worry about the youth. To be quite honest with you. And there's some people not doing it, but at the end of the day, and this is what I got from, he was there. This is what I got out of the whole situation with Bruce and everything like that, is that there are people yearning for community, for, friends, family, all that stuff like that. And even how like they rose to power, what they were doing. When Bruce was like, because I replayed his peer-to-peer clips, I was failing school and I was doing this, that, and the third, and I was just doing YouTube. Like my main focus was YouTube. There's some dudes that we know throughout these past couple of years. I started skipping school to do YouTube and started like just ingraining myself into this internet, this Discord, this community, et cetera, et cetera. And that's where I feel like, all right, you're pressing the boundaries, like you're testing the limits right here, and really you're overstepping, because like you're ignoring your real life for the sake of the internet, and it's not paying you it's not paying you at all. The only thing that you're getting is validation from people who don't know you, who will never know you. And if you met them in real life, they'd be like, what? And once you have to explain who you are. Oh, I'm Jamie McGamey, with the Pikachu profile picture.
Yeah. And shout out to bro too, because I feel like I'm going too hard at him. But the dude who said, I'm not gonna clip 8 enough for 20,000 a month just because it's my hobby. Cause it's just, hey, listen, if I get paid for this, you gonna take it with a passion for it. I'm like, jeez, that's parasocial as fuck. The fact that you can't even take money because you want to have fun so much clipping 3 other dudes, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Hey, to each is their own. Get paid though. Ultimately, if you see this clip, just get paid, bro. I wouldn't have a problem with what you're doing. Just please get paid.
Did he say something to you?
No. I'm just saying, like, if you ever seen this, just listen. I'm not trying to go hard on you, but like that's a parasocial ass thing to do. For you to pass up $20,000 because you want to keep the passion of clipping up Kai, Speed, and Aiden, bro.
One time, I think it's in that same conversation. It was like, yo, people don't understand like how hard it is for a clipper, especially during these subathons. Like, there's no sympathy for us. I thought to myself, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, with the $20,000 foundation, it is. All right, bro.
No, imagine these people that's not getting 20,000. It's like these little kids that are like, oh yeah, I gotta shirk off responsibilities to clip Sky's stream up or whatever the case may be. And
if you're getting paid, is different. If you can say, okay, cool.
But yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the dudes that are truly still doing it for the passion, or even like, $2,000
killing me with this, man. What the
$2,000 a month or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You're a high school kid. Put that shit down. It's your homecoming. It's your prom. It's the last football game that you'll ever be able to go to. It's senior night for the basketball team.
Yeah.
It's the practice for graduation. Go to these things.
Yeah.
Stop coming home every Friday night so you can get on the computer. You rushing home because I gotta rush home so I can take a nap and get some food because I know gang gonna be streaming at 7:30.
Gang. I'm inside with the gang.
Oh my gosh.